A world where the air you breathe is worth more than gold, and giant sandworms aren't just a myth, but a terrifying reality. Denis Villeneuve isn't just telling a story, he's crafting a masterpiece, layering intrigue, power struggles, and a fight for survival against a backdrop so stunning you'll be pinching yourself. With new alliances, enemies, and the ever-potent spice weaving its magic, every moment is a pulse-pounding adventure. Ready to dive into the heart of Arrakis? In this part, we really get to see Timothée Chalamet's character, Paul Atreides, step up his game. He starts off as this unsure young guy and transforms into a leader who's not afraid to take charge. Think about it. He's out there controlling these massive sandworms in the desert, which is no small feat. It shows just how much he's grown in courage and strength. But there's more to Paul than just being physically strong. Inside, he's wrestling with a lot. He's got these visions of the future that are both intriguing and a bit frightening. It's like he's trying to solve a mystery about his own life and where he's headed. And let's not forget the pressure he's under. His dad was a big deal, and now everyone's eyes are on Paul, expecting him to fill those shoes. The Fremen see him as this prophetic figure, which adds even more to his plate. So, in this movie, Paul's journey is really about finding his own path in a world that's pulling him in a million directions. He's learning to stand on his own 2 feet amidst all these heavy expectations and daunting visions. And the introduction of Florence Pugh and Austin Butler as Princess Irulan and Feyd-Rautha, respectively, isn't just a casting choice. It's a strategic move that significantly elevates the narrative. Pugh's portrayal of Princess Irulan is more than just a royal figure in the background. She embodies a character who is deeply intertwined in the political complexities of the Dune universe. Her role as the Emperor's daughter brings a new perspective to the story, highlighting the intricate balance of power and the looming threat of its collapse. Pugh's performance adds a critical layer to the narrative, making the political intrigue not just a backdrop, but a driving force in the story. Austin Butler's Feyd-Rautha, on the other hand, is a stark contrast to the stoic and morally driven Paul Atreides. Butler's character is not just another villain, he's a symbol of the darker side of power and ambition in the Dune universe. His portrayal of Feyd-Rautha is expected to bring a chilling and charismatic presence, offering a glimpse into the ruthless nature of House Harkonnen. This character's introduction is crucial as it provides a direct and personal antagonist to Paul, further complicating his journey and testing his limits. These new characters bring depth, conflict, and a richer understanding of the Dune universe. Their rules challenge not only Paul, but also the audience's perception of power, loyalty, and morality. In this movie, it's not just the desert that's harsh and unforgiving, it's the people and the power plays that define this world. Pugh and Butler's characters are set to leave a lasting impact, making the sequel a more nuanced and compelling watch. Jumping from the 1984 Dune to Villeneuve's 2024 sequel, it's like hopping from an old-school arcade to the latest VR game. The difference is staggering. The original had its own retro charm, sure, but Villeneuve's version, it's like he's taken the essence of Dune and supercharged it with today's tech and storytelling smarts. Think about it. Back in '84, we were wowed by what they could pull off with the tech they had. But fast forward to now, and it's like stepping onto another planet. The visual effects in the new Dune aren't just cool, they're jaw-dropping. You're not just watching Arrakis, you're practically feeling the sand in your shoes. And it's not just about the shiny graphics. The characters in the latest Dune have more going on under the hood. They're not just walking through the plot, they're living, breathing people with stories that pull you in. You're not just watching a movie, you're getting a front row seat to their lives. This leap from the old to the new Dune isn't just a step up, it's a giant leap for filmmaking. It shows how far we've come in weaving stories that resonate and creating worlds that are almost touchable. Dune Part 2 isn't just a movie, it's a showcase of how storytelling has evolved into something more vivid, more real, and totally spellbinding. Now let's shift our focus to the Fremen, the real heart and soul of Arrakis in Dune Part 2. These folks aren't just background characters, they're the backbone of the story. Living in the harsh desert of Arrakis, they've got survival down to an art. It's not just about toughing it out, it's about being smart and resourceful. The Fremen way of life is a huge part of what shapes Paul's journey. He's not just hanging out with them, he's learning from them, their skills, their beliefs, and their fierce spirit. It's like he's getting a crash course in how to be tough, wise, and resilient all rolled into one. But the Fremen are more than just survival experts. They're a symbol of what it means to adapt and resist in a world that's constantly trying to grind you down. Their influence on Paul and on the story as a whole gives us a deeper look into themes like fighting for what's right and standing strong against the odds. And then there's the spice, the golden thread that ties everything in the Dune universe together. This isn't just any old resource. It's the heartbeat of Arrakis and the fuel that powers the entire galaxy. Spice is what everyone's after, from the highest emperor to the humblest Fremen. It's like the ultimate prize that comes with a galaxy-sized target. For the Fremen, spice isn't just valuable, it's sacred. It shapes their way of life, their beliefs, and even their eyes, turning them into a deep, mesmerizing blue. It's fascinating how this one element can mean so many things to so many people. But spice isn't just about power or religion. It's a game changer in the grand scheme of things, influencing everything from personal journeys to the big sweeping tides of interstellar politics. Its significance runs deep, making it more than just a plot point. It's a character in its own right, driving the story forward in unexpected ways. In Dune Part 2, spice is the magic dust that makes the impossible possible. From the depths of Fremen culture to the dizzying heights of interstellar politics, this sequel isn't just a story, it's an experience. Denis Villeneuve has once again proved himself a master of the cinematic universe, blending the rich tapestry of Frank Herbert's world with visuals that dazzle and characters that resonate. So, as the sands of Arrakis shift and the battle for the spice intensifies, remember, in the world of Dune, the only certainty is adventure. Don't miss your chance to be a part of this epic journey.